She say she want a Prince Charming. Baby girl says she want a Prince Charming. Knight in shining armor. Let's talk about it. As always, YouTube. Good morning, good morning. It's a good morning. And if it's your first time rocking with the boy, I'll be the KINGSPR33. That be me, King Spree. And you locked in with one of the realest, they tell me. Reporting live from Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. The weather about 48 degrees outside. Not a cloud in the sky, praise to the Most High. And as always, baby, I need you to watch out for that mixtape coming soon. I promise, you're gonna love it. So, she want a Prince Charming. I was looking on Instagram and I saw a post. And like, with this channel, I don't want to like talk about each and everything that ever pops up. Only things that I feel like apply to the growth as an individual, and if somebody can use the information and apply it to themselves, or somebody just want to hear somebody kicking shit about a topic. But I can't talk about every last thing. So we're not talking about politics. We ain't talk about none of that stuff. Well, sometimes, but not mostly. So I was looking at a post on Instagram from one of these pages I follow. And the post might be a joke, but there are people that think like this. So the post was a girl messaging a guy saying the following. Before we get into it, please do me a favor, like the video, like the video, like the video. Each like I get really does help with the algorithm. It allows YouTube to know that you're rocking with the boy, you want to hear me, you want to see me. Even if you don't like the video, dislike the video. Y'all can do that too. But please, like the video, subscribe to the kingdom, join the royal family, and let's get into it. So the post said, basically, it was a girl commenting to a guy, and she was like, hey, listen, I'm paraphrasing. Hey, listen, I really don't think we should be together anymore. I just really feel uncomfortable the way you share me with your friends. By share me, she means like posting on Instagram. You post me all the time. You call me beautiful all the time. You give me everything that I want. You treat me like a princess. And I just don't like that kind of feeling. I feel like I feel like there's no challenge there. I feel like there's nothing there for me to appreciate because I get everything I want. Now I'm paraphrasing, but she said something very similar. Now, mind you, this could be false. This could be something made up. But there are women that either consciously or subconsciously think like that. Same thing with men. There are men that think like that about their significant others. And so get back to my point about a Prince Charming. Gentlemen, as y'all probably already know, my kings out there that are listening to the channel or watching the channel, you got to have a push-pull effect with women. You can't give them everything they want. Now, yes, of course they're going to tell. Bruh, it ain't the girl's job to tell you what she wants because she don't know. Your job as a man is to dictate how the relationship goes. And you do it through a push-pull technique. That means you give a little bit of leeway to show that you appreciate and love somebody, and then you pull some shit back to let her know, hey, I ain't want to be playing with like that. You can't give a girl see, the problem is a lot of our dads back in the days, it was taught, well, my dad didn't teach me this, but it was taught like, oh, be extra nice to women, hold the door, and you should do all that. You should be chivalrous. You should be a gentleman. You should be polite. But there's a difference between being polite and being a sucker. You should not give anybody everything they want. Maybe except for like your mom. Other than that, you should not give anybody everything they want. Especially if you're not getting the same in return. Bruh, there are too many dudes that because they think they got a good looking girl, they're talking to a girl they're not really used to talking to. They spend their money, their time, they're always available. They always got a creative dinner idea. They go on Instagram right now. You'll see a bunch of rose petals leading up to a hot tub somewhere. That dude done broke the bank to show her a good time, and she gonna go fuck Tony right after that. That's a fact. Bruh, man, there's some stories I can't even say, but there's stories that involve sucker niggas that that I know that do sucker shit. And it's like, bruh, you gotta, that's not saying don't treat your lady with respect and dignity and like a queen. Yeah, you should. There's times to do that, yeah. But it's also times when you see that she's unappreciative to pull that shit back and be like, listen, I don't know if you understand this, but this could be done to anybody. You not no princess. You ain't no Rapunzel. I didn't slay no dragon to come get you. And that's the problem. A lot of women, they paint a picture in their mind that all these guys want me because these guys want to have sex with them. All these guys want me, and you gotta show me what you're worth for me to deal with you at that capacity. And it's like, baby, if they all want you, I think Joe Budden once said a line. He was like, something. If your ass was that good, if your ass was that good, they still be with you. And then he said something. For every bad bitch, there's a nigga tired of fucking her. And those are all facts. Those are all facts. Once again, we're not saying don't treat your woman right. We're not saying don't be chivalrous, don't be polite, don't be the guy that she dreamt about. We're not saying that. But what I am saying is, you got to put yourself in a situation where you understand, all right, I'm going to be the best person I can be in this moment. But I'm also not going to give the world each and every day to somebody, especially that somebody's not appreciating it. I got to be able to stand my ground and say, listen, certain things ain't going to fly. That whole like happy wife, happy life bullshit that we grew up with, that our family members and our elders grew up with, bruh, it ain't happy wife, happy life. It's happy relationship. Meaning happy husband, happy wife, happy kids. You try your best to make a mixture of all of them. It ain't, the wife doesn't run the fucking household, bro. And that's the problem with a lot of guys, and they wonder why they're getting cheated on. They wonder why they coming home like it's fucking contagious, and they hear something creeping upstairs in the bedroom, because you allowed that woman too much leeway to disrespect you. You went over here and bent over backwards to make her happy, and now this is how she repays you, by bending over backwards for somebody else. There's a certain amount of leeway that's allotted. There's a certain amount of time that's allotted into a relationship, and you need to be able to, it's a push and pull, it's a give and take. In a relationship, there is no one dominant person. Now, I do think that the man should be able to establish his presence in the relationship as the man, and he should do whatever that means financially, protecting, providing, guidance, so on and so on. But I also understand that you have to show your queen a great time. You have to make your queen feel protected, feel safe, feel like you love her. Those are all facts. Nobody's saying don't do that. And when it's special occasion time, nobody's saying don't pull out all the stops, bro. But for the ones that are out there, bruh, whether you taking care of kids that ain't yours, whether you buying fucking gifts to try to win her over, whether you're allowing this girl to text back whenever she want, call whenever she want, go out on dinner dates, and you're still there to call her late nights. You make a plan to go somewhere with her, she doesn't respond back. She says, I'll let you know. Like, all that stupid shit that people allow for, that's disrespect. And she's gonna continue to disrespect you. And that's a fact, man. We ain't gotta debate that, bro. We ain't gotta debate that. So she says she want a Prince Charming, she want a knight in shining armor. You gotta really take a step back and see like what the landscape is. Now, do what works for you. If being a sucker works for you, then keep being a sucker. If your only concern is a body count, and you're just trying to smash as many girls as possible, and you don't care how you go about doing it, then you do what you got to do. Use your resources to your advantage. But as far as like respect and people respecting you as a whole, bruh, that ain't the way to do it. Love and cherish your queen, of course. Treat women with respect. Treat all cultures, black, Indian, Latin, with respect, and hold them to the utmost. But they got to do the same for you. They got to do the same for you. This ain't a one-way street. You heard me? This ain't a one-way street. Anyway, man, like the video, subscribe to the kingdom, join the royal family, please. Leave a comment if you agree. Do you agree out there in the YouTube world? What y'all thinking? Should you give your woman everything she ever could desire? or should you push and pull? Or some things should be given and some things not so much. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. This has been a message brought to you by the good people over here at Spree ENT. And I promise it's gonna make sense. Sorry, I just saw a car accident. It's gonna make sense real soon.